Hey guys, welcome back to this movie review. I will show this movie, and that is this good movie and good environment. To that is this good also, guys. He was greatness movie. He was trending, and that's the PC rate on this movie was so amazing, guys. That is this good. That is the also good, guys. He was He was the that is good. That is also amazing, guys. That is movie, not a small movie. The targeting and that is this living of that human city and that is this awesome movie, guys. That I mean that good environments and goods also some other features and that is this good. He was greatest also. That is movie not is this small movie. That is doing fastly growing, fastly environment. That is this good. And this movie is New Jack City is 1991 American crime action film directed by Mario Van Peeler, and this is feature film directional doubt and the writer of that is this good and that is this also amazing, guys. He was greatness movie. He was also that is this not for him is small movie, guys. I tell you again, guys, that is this good movie and good opportunity goods was doing her. That is also awesome, guys. He was greatness of doing environment and that is this good. He was greatest movie. He was abouting that is this also, guys. That is this also, guys. He was greatest movie, guys. He was greatest. He was greatest, guys. I understand that is this not for small movie. The American movie New Jack is prime in Sundance Film Festival on January 17, 1991. That is this good environments and good social society and that is this good having all that is this good and that is he was greatness about he was no more than about he that is this good. Yes. No, no. 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 Go to home. Home, home. He was greatness, guys. That is this good. He also review. He also review this movie. That is this good movie, guys. He environment. He was scolding about. He was greatness about totally unfair. That is this is good. I think this movie guys also good, guys. I don't know that is this He was greatness. He was totally unfair. That is this good. He was. He was. That is this also, guys. That is good. That is also great, guys. He was greatness. He was nobody can dance to leave her to. That is this good. That is also good, guys. He is also good. He is also having plans. Having that is good of area. That is good. He also breakouts and that is the break nets. He was openly. That is this. He was also made by each other. That is also greatness. He's broadly and that is this also. He was great movie, guys. He was great. He's sold to review, guys. He was no more than movie, guys. The best of movie, American movie, Jackson plot summary. That is the New York neighborhoods of Harlem, Neon Brown, and this gang is Cash Money Brother CMB because he dominate drugs rings once crack and the his internal stress and the gang convictions in green money wills. The best friend signs Shield Dude enforces and the personal bodyguards does he gun mall accesses neon girlfriend silent storms and the T-Seoul-EX bank dealer criminal Ekbar. Nino converter that is the experiment completed into that is money is education skills or a real fate that is this good and that is this also awesome guys data and that is this that's money is this is that is good. That is also he was graded but he is also that is good. He is visualizations and that is good. That is also some ideas. Mooring Philo, and that is he was greatest movie. He is a beautiful of peoples and army turtles, and that is good of that is good. Good environment. He was greatest. That is good. Is totally unfair to that is good of is this also great is the neon the van strange the CMB police operations comes under pressure from NYPD commission friends are price currently on suspension on shooting Pokey Voltrotection and this gang is lost concerning and that is good. He was also guys that is not we younger than that is good. He is this also awesome guys that is also guys having been to one and that is good. because he movie was so precise to cynicals of discounting. That is good environment and good to see guys about. That is great. Swans movies. That is great. Hmm. That is this also awesome guys. That is also awesome. That's he tolding to viewership. He tolding to anthropogens and that is good. He is working on time. His greatness time, greatness humor safe is that is a good environment. That is good. He was That is good. He was greatness of this human nations, and that is good. He is beautiful of arguments, and that is this good. He was about this movie review later of the cooking offers, and after that he's good. The cast review is Ice-T as that historical Leonce, Chris Rock, Jude Nelons, Michael Michaels, Bill Cobas, Practical Nicholson, John Apressera, follower DJ producer is this film based on upon story of Regal that rejection that is the quotes and also some writing and that is home media calculation reports otherwise and that is good. Also willing Ming 18 number 1 is Angel, Angel Time from original on May 20th 2001. That is good. That is good opportunity of living. He was greatness of timing. He was doing also great guys. He is also great. He was also making teamwork, making about that is good that it also he was another way. Come here. That is New York City 1991 and that is good American and was greatness of protection Burleson life. Know about Stan Unicorns and the New Jack City that is good. Vibing trying that is also having issue and that is no more detailing no more that is also have that is also have problems in 1919 movie. He was greatness of arguments that is good. Arguments are good. He was upon this time that soul review is coming to the topics and that is top geography and that is awesome guys that is awesome. That is not be younger than. That is devil. That means. He was greatness, the bully basketing, and that is coding. Street Fighter 99, the Rambo was killer. That is this also. Have been issue, and that is scrolling. That is also golden timing. That is also, guys, have been. He was no more than applauding. That is awesome winning. He was greeting. That is this good. Good subtitling. Good also. Boomer here. That's mean also that is doing. Is greatness of you mean that's mean also doing quick fasting. He was greatness movie that is this gold and beyond directing Nico biting NCV and that is good casting forever prediction and that is also having the also Wikipedia that's fine. The film released in DVD in range 1 of United States on August 25, 1998 and the region to the United Kingdom on July 15, 1999. That distributed by Warner Home Video, this film was reissued on DVD a two official edition on that official editions and that also have been looks awesome fighting and that is good. He was greatness of that movie was so amazing guys, so amazing. He was greatness, he was trolling. He was operating about reviewing the review and that is also move our time. That is awesome, guys. This is my brother is coming and continue this movie next. You have saved 30 minutes, and this is today your luck. You can continue this. I give you 30 minutes. Only 3.
I don't want to continue this movie because
Why?
I don't love this.
You don't like this?
Because 3 hours gone, and after these my mind is not working, and so how I can study?
Some days I will left you this work and you can free anytime.
Only 35 minutes. Why you can 30 minutes?
Because this is not for pause and continue in this 20?
Yes.
25 only.
You are
That is
wrong.
good.
You are wrong.
You only save. Only this movie record by only 130 only, not 35. Okay.
Home media.
5 minutes save. Don't worry.
The film was released on DVD
Understand my
in Release 1 in the United States on August 25, 1998, and Release 2 in the United Kingdom on July 26, 1999. Distributed by Warner Home Video, the film was released on DVD as a 2-disc special edition in Region 1, the United States on August 23rd, 2005, and Region 2 in the United Kingdom on January 23rd, 2006. Special editions DVD features commentary by director and co-star Mario Van Peebles, New Jack City, a hip-hop classic, and Harlan Ward, Walk Inside. The Road to New Jack City, original music video, New Jack Hustle, Nino's themes by Ice-T, I Am Dreaming by Christopher Williams, and I Wanna You Up by I Wanna You Up by Color Me Bad. Original theatrical trailers. The film was released on Blu-ray in the United States by Warner Home Video on August 14, 2012. Cultural influence. Cooper suggested Teddy Riley name his new genre New Jack Swing after the film, and the New Orleans-based hip-hop record label Cash Money Record is named after the Cash Money Brothers gang and Cash Money Records rapper Lil Wayne, and has a series of albums titled The Carter after the Carter Complex, and Lil Wayne and Tyga have referred to themselves as Young Nino. Reboot. In 2019, Deadline announced that Warner Bros. Was rebooting the film, and Malcolm is writing a stay play adaptation. In September 2022, film producer Zacharias Johnson announced the launching of the stage productions adaptation of New Jack City live on stage after his successful adaptation of another film set it off live on stage. The stage play stars Ellen Payne, who reprised his role as Guy Mooney, track as Nino Brown, Flash Alexander as Pookie, Big Daddy Kane as Stone, and Gary Dowden as Scooty. The stage productions first review on Rain October 29, 2022 at the Gas South Theater in Atlanta, Georgia, and then opened a national-wide tour from November 2022 and extended until the summer of 2023. The play returned by a popular demand in January 2024, running in Houston, Texas as a film announced date set for Memphis, Tennessee, June 2024. Omar Gooding was cast as Stone, while the latter three actors reprises their role from the tour. The stage play is produced with special set design arrangements by Warner Bros. Theater Ventures and other appearances. Chris Rock. Chris Rock reprised his role as Pookie in an Easter egg related cameo on Every Day Still Hates Chris, and she also list of wood films and references. New Jack City Box Office Mojo may archived from the original on September. Retrieved September. Blaise Jude, New York City. All movie archived from the original on October 11, 2012. Retrieved October 6, 2012. New Jack City at 30. Wesley Snipes on his dream to make the Black Godfather on March 8, 2021. Hart Carl, drug use for grown-ups, chasing liberty in the land of fear, and Penguin Press ISBN. And the film explored the Rodney-King riots from a gang member's perspective. The Hollywood Reporters described this Discovery Channel and production as more frightening and sympathetic than an exciting dramatic film on the subject. Hooked on the American Dream, New Jack City eats it young. Kindle editions by Barry Michael Cooper, literature and fiction Kindle ebooks archived from the original on May 12, 2021, retrieved September 4, 2015. Newsjack comeback May 22, archived from the original on September 15, 2018, and Wilmington Michael, March 8, 1991. Plot twist: a Little Harlem thriller, New Jack City, Los Angeles Times, archived from the original on May, retrieved October 26, 2010. Roger Ebert, New Jack City, archived September 25, 2012. At the Wayback Machine, Chicago Sun-Times, May 1, 1991, and New Jack City, directed by Mario Van Peebles. Film reviews, timeout.com, archived and from the original on March 11, 2007, retrieved September 2015. New Jack City, Rotten Tomatoes, New Jack City, Metacritic, retrieved January 29, 2024. AFI's 100 Years, 100 Thrills nominees, AFI.com, archived from the original PDF on June 24, retrieved September 2015. AFI's Top 10 Ballot, AFI.com, archived from the original on March 26, 2017, retrieved September 4 and 15. American Album Certifications, Soundtrack, New Jack City Recording Industry Association of America, retrieved April 9, 2018, and New Jack City Blu-ray, retrieved October 29, 2023. Teddy Riley tells the story of New Jack Swing and Red Bull Music Academy, May 25, 2017. Event occurs at 2:14, retrieved June 29, 2022. YouTube. Cash Money records the independent years at the Emoy blog, emoiba.com, July 31, 2009, archived from the original on September 5, 2015, retrieved September 1, 2015. Andy Keleman, June 29, and the Carter Lil Wayne songs, reviews, credits, awards, all music archived from the original on April 30, 2015, retrieved September 1, 2015. Lil Wayne DOA lyrics, Genius.com, archived from the original on August 26, 2015, retrieved September 4, 2015. D. Alessandro Anthony, September 23, 2019. New York City reboot in works with snowfalls. Malcolm's M. Mays writing a deadline. Archived from the original on September 24, 2019, retried September 23rd, 2019. And Vernon Coleman, IIC, Vernon Coleman, a New Jack City live stage play starring Big Daddy Kane and track and other incoming in November. XXL Mag retrieved November 14, 2022. J. Carrios Johnson's New Jack City tickets January 13. Sorrow Film Hall in Houston, Sorrowfield Hall, January 13, 2024, retrieved January 13, 2024. J. Carrius Johnson's New Jack City show set to arrive in Houston, January 11, 2024, retrieved January 30, 2024, and I think we missed. Yeah, we talk about. We already talked on this, and let's talk about the soundtrack. Year 1991 album New Jack City released March 5, label Giant, and peak chart position is US in 2, US R&B in 1, and certifications US Platinum. And here you can see the Harlem's real life Graham Court, known in the film as the Charter. Okay, and here the some line. Truffald once said it was impossible to make an anti-war movie because the war sequences would inevitably be exciting and get the audiences involved, no one side or the other, and it is almost as difficult to make an anti-drug movie since the lifestyle and money of the drug dealer look like fun, at least until they are killed, and this movie pulls off that tricky achievement. Nino, who looks at the dead body of Scarface and laughs and does not get the last laugh. And Time Out London described the film as a superior example of what used to be called blaxploitations, and the film initially premiered at the Sundance Film Festival on January 17, 1991, before being released nationally on March 8, 1991, the film produced with an estimated 8 crores dollar budget. Sorry, my mistake. 80 lakh dollar budget crossed 70 lakh during the opening weekend, and it becomes the highest grossing independent film of 1991, grossing a total of 4 crore 76 lakhs 24,253 dollars. Domestically, the film holds then 81% of Rotten Tomatoes based on 37 reviews with an average rating of 6.7 out of 10. The site's consensus state stylishly directed by Mario Van Peebles. New Jack City offsets it a melodramatic streak with electrifying action and a cavalcade of effective performances on Metacritic, and the film has a weighted average score of 61 out of 100 based on 30 critics indicating generally favorable reviews. Favorable reviews. And American Film Institute lists AFI's 100 Years, 100 Thrills, and nominated AFI's 10 top 10 nominated gangsters film. And I've already told you this key. New Jack City was favorably received by the film critic for its cast and storyline and soundtrack. Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times gave the film 3.5 stars out of 4 rating. That was the receptions, and now I'm going to explain you productions. The film is based upon an original story and screenplay written by Thomas Lee Wright, who had worked as a story editor at the Walt Disney Company and Columbia Pictures before moving the creative executive at Paramount Pictures, according to Carl Hurt, who corresponded with Waite following Hart's criticism of New Jack City. The screenplay was originally written as The Godfather and Part 13 and featured protagonists who sold heroin rather than cocaine. Wright wrote a treatment for Paramount on the idea, which they liked enough to have him try to do a first draft. Wright based his script to interviews he had with people from Little Italy in New York, along with the story of Nicky Barnes and the Black Kingpin, who had modeled his criminal organization in Harlem after the mafia. Wright later wrote, directed, and produced a Trey Gangster, The Making of a Creep, a documentary of gang life in South Central Los Angeles. And the screenplay was co-written by Barry Michael Cooper, a former investigative voice who would later write the screenplays for the 1994 dramatic film Above the Rim and Sugar Hill, the latter of which also starred Snipes. Cooper's rewrite was adapted from his December 1987 Village Voice cover story and entitled Kids Killing Kids. New Jack City. It's young about the drug war in Detroit, and the account referred to the 20th anniversary of the 1967 riots in Detroit, and in its wake the rise of crack cocaine gangs in the late 1980s, such as Young Boys Inc. and the Chambers Brothers, and the original story received a notice from Quincy Jones, who sought a meeting with Cooper. He was then tasked with rewrites on a screenplay that had been done about the role of Nicky Barnes. Filming took place in New York City between April 16 and June 6, 1990. So now we can talk about the cast, who body works as and how they done their role. And the first one is Wesley Snipes as Nino Brown, and Ice-T as that Scotty Appleton, Alan Payne as Gerald, Guy Maniveals and Chris Rock as Benny Pookie Robinson, and Jude Nelson as Nick Peretti, Mario Van Peebles as Dat Stone, and Michael as Selena Thomas, and Bill Nunn as the Do Man, Russell Wong as Park, and Bill Cobbs as the Old Man, Christopher Williams as Kareem Akbar, and Vanessa as Tilly Williams as Keisa, a female gang member of the CMB, Tracy Camilla Jones as Unikia, the Monkey's ex-girlfriend who falls for Nino, Anthony DeSando as Frankie Needles, and Nick Ashford as Reward Oates, and Thalmus Resulilla as Commissioner Fred R. Price, Phyllis Yvonne Stickney as prosecuting attorney Hawkins, and John Aperia as Don Armadio. Fab Five Freddy as the master of the ceremonies, and Flavor Flav as a DJ, and Eka Mouse as a drug dealing Rastafarian, Kate Sweat as a singer at the wedding. These are the cast who work their role really very well. And here's some more information about the. I talked to you already, and this is the more about the plot and the at his trials, and pleads guilty to laser charge, claims to have been forced to help the gang due to threats, and identifies Karim as the leader. He is sentenced to only a year in jail as Nino speaks with a reporter outside. And the courtroom, the old man confronts and fairly shoots him in the chest and causing Nino to fall over a balcony to his death. And Appleton and Pretty leave satisfied as onlookers look down at Nino's dead body. And in the closing moment, an apologio states that the crack epidemic in the still ongoing and decisive actions must be taken to stop real life Nina brewing analogs and Stone, Appleton, and Parity arrange sting operations to nub Nino. Karim, aware of Appleton and Pookie's connections, exposes applications and shootout injures Pretty saves Appleton by killing the two man, and Nino escapes that night, and Nino confronts and regretfully kills Gimani after the gang's collapses. Nino holds up in an apartment and continues his criminal empire. Solo applications priority and the police assault the complex where Appleton brutally beats Nino, revealing that it was his mother whom Nino killed in his gang initiation. Pretty dissuades Appleton from killing Nino, who is taken into custody. At his trial, we are already talked about it, and while Nino appellations and the CMB attend a wedding, Peretri sneaks into Nino's mansions to collect evidence, and Don Armadio, franchise boss, sends mobsters to kill Nino, and a massive shootout erupts when Nino uses a child as a shield. Appalachian attempts to shoot Nino in the back, and Kaisa is killed. Later, Nino threw Selena out when she condemns his nature before killing Don Armadio and his crew single-handedly. And tough Nino disturbs them. He agrees to do business after relating an anecdote about his own violent initiations into a gang in 1976. Nino warns that he will kill both Appleton and Gimuni if any problems occur. Appleton gains Nino's strength when he reveals information about Gimuni's side's deal and saves him from a gun-toting old man who had earlier appealed to police for help against Nino. After Pookie's funeral, Appletons and Preeti, no longer needed by Stones, go undercover as drugs declares. After bribing Frankie, playing stunts infiltrates the CMB partly due to Money's increasing ambitions and drug use. Tough Nino distrusts them. He agrees to do business, and later Pookie offers to help bring down Nino against his better judgment and the disapproval of the Stone and Parity. Appalachians recruits Pookie as an informant when Pookie relapses. Money realizes that he is wired and orders the charter destroyed, and the cops find Pookie's booby-trapped corpse. Pretty diffuses the explosives seconds before it explodes. Nino angrily warns Money against repeating such a costly mistake. And when Stone, the leader of the CMB police operations, comes under pressure from NYPD Commissioner Fred R. Price, Appleton, currently on suspension for shooting Pookie, volunteers to infiltrate Nino's gang and is partnered with Blues Cannon Nick Purity and elsewhere mobster and text Collector Frankie Needles attempts to get protection money from Nino, who refuses to pay while appellations and Peretti observes Nino and his gang handing out Thanksgiving turkeys to the poor Appalachian sport Pookie, now a crack addict, and soon gets him into rehab. Nino converts the charter apartment complex into a crack house. Gimuni and Kaisa kill a rival Fat Smitty, and the CMB forces out the tenants and landlords. Meanwhile, Scotty, Appleton, and undercover polite detective working with the NYPD attempt to make a deal with the stick-up kid Pookie, who absents with the money. With the money, Appleton chases and shoots Pookie in the leg, but released on bail. And as the years pass, Nino's gang successfully run the streets on Harlem with absolute power. When Stone, the leader of the CMB police operation, comes under pressure from NYPD Commissioner Fred R. Price, appellations are currently on suspensions for shooting Pookie volunteers to infiltrate Nino's gangs and is partnered with loose cannon Nick Peretti, elsewhere mobsters and tax collector. Frankie Needles attempts to get protections money from Nino, who refuses to pay, while applications and Peretti observes Nino and his gang handling out Thanksgiving turkeys to the poor Appalachians. Spots Pookie, now a crack addict, and soon gets him into rehab. In the New York City neighborhood of Harlem, Nino Brown and his gang and the Cash Money Brothers CMB becomes the dominant drug ring once crack cocaine is introduced to the streets. His gang consists of Gerald Gimoni Wells, his best friend since childhood, and enforces and personal bodyguard. And personal bodyguard do man gun mole Keisha Nino's girlfriend Selena Thomas and her teacher Savvy cousins bank teller Kareem Akbar, and here I can show you again the theatrical release poster of New York City, and I will tell you again the directed this movie is directed by Mario Van Peebles, screenplay by Thomas Lee Wright and Barry Michael Cooper, the story by Thomas C. Wright and produced by Doug McHenry, Georgia Jackson, starring by Wesley Snipes, ICT, Chris Rock, and Mario Van Peebles and Jordan Nelson. Cinematography by Francis Kenny and edited by Steven Camper. Music by Michael Colombier. Production companies the Jackson and McHenry Company. Jackman Films distributed by Warner Bros. Pictures, and release date is January 17, 1991, Sundance, March 8, 1991, United States. Running time is 100 minutes. It means 1 hour and 40 minutes. Country is United States. Language is English and the budget is $8 million. And box office budget is 47.6 million US dollar. Here are the some informations and New Jack City premiered at the Sundance Film Festival. Film Festival of January 17, 1991, and in the United States by Warner Bros. Pictures on March 8, 1991. And here was the informations of this movie. I hope you are loving this, and here is the recast, and they done their job really well with hard work, with patience. Every day they wake up, they go to the shooting place, and they doing hard work, and they done their job really very well. And here we can see their hard work's result, because the movie goes superb hard, and they everyone earned really well because of their hard work and patience. And here's the top casts of Wesley Snipes as Nino Brown and Ice-T as Dat Scutia Felton, Alan Payne as Gerald G. Money Wells, and Chris Rock as Benny Pookie Robinson. This is the everyone's favorite characters, and Jude Nelson as that Nick Parity. This is also the second favorite of everyone. And the Mario Van Peebles as that Stone. This is the very funny character, a comedian character, and the Michael Michele as Selena Thomas. This is the strongest character of this movie, and Bill Nunn as the do her man. This is the cutest character of the movie, and Russell Wong as Park, most strongest and hard work character of the movie. Bill Cobbs as the old man, and these men done their work with slowly patience and done their job really well. And Christopher Williams as Karim Akbar, Vanessa as Taylor Williams as Keisa, a female gang member of the CMB, and Trekkie Camila Jones as Unikia, Moni's girlfriend who falls for Nino, and Anthony DeSando as Frankie's Needles, Nick Ashford as Reverend Hotels, and Thomas Resulia as Commissioner Fred R. Price, and Phyllis Stickney as prosecuting attorney Hawkins, John Apera as Don Armature, and Fab Five Freddy as the master of ceremonies. Flavor Flav as a DJ, and Ike Mouse as a drug dealing Rastafarian, and Kate Sweat as a singer. This is the only singer of this movie. Kate Sweat as a singer at the wedding. He is singing a wedding song in the wedding. He is from the both side, and after the wedding song he is enjoying a very good meal with the sweets and others. And here's the done recast. I think in this movie 22 cast done their role. With the 22 cast, that was the movie's budget of $8 million, and the box office budget is $47.6 million. They earn really very well, and here you can see the top four characters of this movie on the poster, and the poster is the theatrical release poster. And you can see the one more picture in this review, Harlem's real life Garam code. This is the code known in the film as the charter. And in this movie, we call this is the charter, and here you can see the traffic front of the court, and you can see the one paragraph about this. To defend oneself, it was impossible to make an anti-war movie because the war sequences would inevitably be exciting and get the audiences involved. On one side or the other, it is almost difficult to make a anti-drug movie. And since the lifestyle and money of the drug dealers looks like fun, at least until they are killed, and this movie pulls up that tricky achievement. I know who looks at the dead body of the Scarface and laughs, does not get the last laugh. We can't laugh on the dead bodies because everyone was very sad and emotional on that moment, and if we are laughing, this is not good as well. And Chamat London described the film as a superior example of what used to be called blaxploitations, and 20 minutes remaining.
That is good.
The film initially premiered at the Sundance Film Festivals, and I will already told you the movie uh, budget is $8 lakh, and they have won 4 crores and $76,000 domestically. And this movie is the greatest of all time, the GOAT movie. Here you can see this movie on the theaters, on your PC, on your tablet and mobile, on every platform you want. Where you are comfortable, you can see the movie where. Go into the theaters and watch this because this is the greatest of all time. I'm already watched this movie 3 to 4 times in last month. That's how this movie was. This movie is good. And I will already told you about this. The American crime. This is the American crime action film, and directed by Mario Van Peebles. In this features film directorial debut and written by Thomas Lee Wright and Barry Michael Cooper. These two are the greatest written of all time and based on a story by Wright. The film stars Wesley Snipes, Ice-T and Alan Payne, Chris Rock, Jude Nelson, Bill Cobbs, Bill Nunn, and Van Peebles. These all are the great. Its plot follows Nino Brown, a drug lord in New York City during the crack epidemic, and Scotty Appleton's and Naya detective who vows the and Nino rise to power by going undercover to work for Nino's gang. I think I already told you, but I will can send you the ending Kaliman June 29, 2004. The charter, Lil Wayne, song reviews, credits, awards, all music archived from the original on 2015, retrieved September 1st, 2015. Lil Wayne DOA lyrics, Genius.com, archived from the original on August 26, 2015, retrieved September 4, 2015. Here, in every movie, we can see the bad things or good things together. So, we can learn good things from this movie. We can motivate from this movie, and this is how the great is this movie. And why we are motivating from this movie, because the every character plays their role. They are giving their 101% above the 100% because they want to do their hard work, and they want to entertain us, to motivate us, that we can do something good in our life. So this is their motive, and for that thing they doing these hard work like this. And if we are not following this, I think they feels not better. So if we are learning something from these films, that is massive things for us and for everyone trying to uh, capture some things from these characters, these casts. And AFI's 100 years, 100 thrills, nominees, PDF, AFI.com, archived from the original PDF on June 24, 2016, retrieved September 4, 2015. AFI's 10 top 10 ballot PDF, AFI.com, archived from the original PDF on March 26, 2017, retrieved September 4, 2015. And the
how much minutes?
13 minutes remaining.
Huh?
13, 14.
Okay,
You
you can
want to
go
do?
doing God
Okay,
handle.
thanks.
September 4, 2015. That is the good movie, guys. Amazing review. This movie I have handled it here. Articles review about he was giving to that's doing. Also have that is this good movie of guys. That is also awesome, guys. That is not be beyond. That is also we must. That is this good. I will review this movie, guys. I handle it. That is also great, guys. That is also he was. That's awesome. He was a great thing too. That's reviewable. Stu area. That is amazing. He was great. That emotion of he was also other times doing well not, but he was greatness to the area. He look like no miss other. That's mean also have he was also that is so wonderful, guys. He was best acting. That is good. That's when that is good. He was not be appreciated, guys. He was doing also manners. That is good. He was. That is also That is good. That is awesome. Give us breakdown. That is good. That is also give us greatness time. He was already music essentially. That is good. That is amazing. He told about he was not be accepted. He was not be United States. He was not be younger than, but he is told be that mean that's mean that's mean that means also target of that's mean that's are amazing of the area. And that movie was also amazing, guys. That's mean also greatest time. He was moral of the story. He is not be. He is no more than about reaching the area. That is the good communication skill was also awesome. That's mean look avoid to area. He was greatness to all about thinking. That movie was so amazing, guys. That's mean that's mean all about that's mean also that is user can know below. He was awesome. That is awesome. That's mean that's mean also That is good, guys. That is good. Holding about, guys, that is not be secured life. And that movie was so amazing, guys, as October, and that is Cash Money Records and the Independence years 1991 and to 1998. The amazing this movie review was also complete, guys. I will tell you this movie name again. New Jack City is a 1991 American crime action film directed by Marion Peebles, and that is good. That is good. Yes. Also, that is this movie was so amazing, guys. Is that is this also awesome. The guys, the director and the producer also team. Also, movie makers Nyan Detective World Rex, the New Jack City premiere 8 to schedule film festival on January 17, 1991. That is good, guys. Awesome ideas, awesome tricks, also good, guys. This is not be small, guys, regions, and that is also direct by and produce.